Ladies, how y'all doing? It is about 6:30 Sunday morning, and I'm making a rare, very, very rare Sunday morning appearance because I rarely, I probably can count on two fingers the number of times that I've made a video on a Sunday morning. Because normally I'm in bed trying to get that last little bit of sleep up until my husband say, "Baby, it's time to wake up for church." But on this particular Sunday morning or Saturday night, Sunday morning, I have not even gone to bed. So let's kind of rewind and let me tell you about my day yesterday, Saturday. Especially those of you who follow me on Twitter, you probably realized that your timeline was probably a little bit quiet yesterday because I was so busy. Plus I had family in town. So I didn't Twitter very much yesterday. But yesterday we had our first annual men's day at our church, and our first annual men's conference, and it was such a wonderful, beautiful, blessed success. And about 10 o'clock that morning, all the men got together. My husband said it was quite a few men, young, probably, the youngest was probably like 7-year-old little boy. God brought his like 7-year-old little boy up to like men in their 50s, I think was around the oldest age. But he said it was very successful. Quite a few men showed up, and he said that the church was packed. Well, we don't have a big church, but it can hold a good little number, hold about 50 or 60 people, and so he said it was packed. They had breakfast and had a little get together. Then they had whatever they talked about. But of course my husband's not going to tell me very much of what talk about, because what happens in men's conference stays in men's conference. But y'all know my curious nature. I would love to know what they talked about. My husband gave me a few general things, but he ain't gonna tell me the specifics. But anyway, he said it was just awesome. And then we had 7 p.m. service. So everybody, all the women, everybody, friends, people from other churches, family, everybody was invited, and the house was packed. Church was packed. In fact, we had to borrow chairs from one of the other ministers' church and put out those chairs, and it was packed, and we had an awesome time in the Lord. We had a group called Men of Excellence, an old group. At first I was like, oh God, this old boring group gonna get up, and oh my God, they just uplifted our spirits. It was just beautiful. And then we had Doc J Mime Ministry, young men who mime, and that was awesome. And it was just real good. Anyway, so we just had a wonderful time in the Lord. And then when we got out of church, by the time we got out and fellowshipped and all of that, and maybe left church about 10 o'clock, my brother and sister-in-law are up here from West Palm. And after church, we all went out to dinner, went out to Chili's. And so we got home probably about maybe 11:30 or so. So everybody basically, we said our, we talked a little bit, and everybody went their separate ways and went to bed. And I talked to my husband for a while, and just talked about, how the Lord just blessed the day, how we had such a beautiful, successful men's conference. And then he went on to sleep because I know he was tired. He has been working diligently on this men's conference, and I know his morning started out like 6 a.m. So by midnight he was tuckered out, as they say. So he went to bed. So that left me up, and I needed to cook dinner because I'm cooking dinner for Sunday dinner. And I said, I'm not the type of cook, y'all, I'm just learning. I even hesitate calling myself a cook. But I'm not the kind of cook that can come home from church and just whip up a meal real quick. Oh, y'all, dinner be ready in an hour. No, dinner be ready in about 6 hours. So I had to start tonight. So I started cooking around about midnight, 12:30. And y'all, I'm just finishing at about 6:30. And I'm still not quite totally finished. I need to make my blueberry muffins. I like Jiffy Mix blueberry. But at Walmart, in my Walmart, they only sell the plain Jiffy Mix, and they didn't have the blueberry, so I got to go to Publix. Sometimes they didn't get blueberry muffin. And but y'all, I made some potato salad from scratch. I mean, Arthur had my hands hurting trying to peel them potatoes. But I mean, I bought the potatoes, peeled the potatoes, cut up potatoes, boiled the potatoes, made my potato salad from scratch, y'all. Yes, I did. And I'm having greens, but now I ain't gonna lie and say the greens from scratch. Greens are from Glory out the can. So, but that's the only thing that did come out the can. One day I'm gonna learn how to cook some greens. So I made what potato salad. We have greens. And I made cooked oxtails. And maybe later on today I might show a video. Y'all, I couldn't video while I was cooking, honey. I had to concentrate. Now I might can videotape me making my gourmet tuna, something like that. But when I'm getting down with the soul food, I'll be done burnt something trying to videotape and cook. Baby steps, one thing at a time. Let me master cooking first. But I might show y'all later on today some pictures of the food, because I'd already cooked and put it away. Y'all see that pot way back there? I'm pointing this way, but that pot way back there on the stove, that's my big roasting pot of oxtails. Ooh, and I already tasted them. They taste so good. I must say so myself. So anyways, so that's what I've been up to. We're cooking all night. I said my potato salad, did my oxtail. Oh, rice. I already cooked my rice. Big pot of rice. I already put that in my Tupperware and put that away. And so the only thing I have to do today is get my open up a can of greens, cook those, and go stop by the store, get my Jiffy blueberry muffin mix and make my blueberry muffins. But this morning, the reason I'm not even gonna go to sleep. My sister-in-law was like, "Deidre, when you gonna go to sleep?" I said Monday, which is true. I won't go to sleep until Monday. Even when I get home tonight from church, when I get home later today from church, or by the time we settle in, I still won't go to bed until 3, 4, 5 o'clock Monday morning. But anyways, what was I saying? Anyways, so I just since I'm up, I just want to stop by and talk to y'all, tell y'all what's going on. Oh, what I was about to say is I don't need me going to sleep, because I'm cooking breakfast for everybody before we go to church. So I'm cooking some biscuits and sausage and eggs, and I was supposed to cook some grits, but we were in Walmart and I just realized I forgot about the grits. I know some of y'all probably say, "What's a grit?" I remember when I was in college with this girl one time, and she was like, "What's a grit?" Y'all remember that show? "Ma'am, kiss my grits." Little Alice. I used to love that show. Anyways, y'all, I hope you all are going to church today. I hope you're going to give God some of your time. And if you can't make it to the church house, just remember to give him some praises and some thank you, because he is worthy. He is worthy to be praised. If you woke up this morning, I don't care what problem you woke up with, but if you woke up this morning, and if you can do this, breathe. You got breath. Do like this. Did you feel it on your hand? Do you have breath? Let everything that has breath praise ye the Lord, because he is worthy to be praised. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all.